What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And I saw this article, and I also saw another graph that I thought I should present to you guys. And it's about commodities going up and just shipping containers going up in price. And here it's the top shipper warns commodity freight rates about to go parabolic. And here it says, similar to container rates, dry bulk shipping rates are poised to move higher on limited vessel capacity and robust demand. This is the Genco Shipping president and CEO, John. And he says, I think rates can go higher from here. You do get to a point, and you've seen this in containers, where you hit a certain utilization rate and you start to go parabolic on rates. I think we're getting close to that point. And this is for commodities. And you see here, he said, fundamentally, you've got demand outstripping supply growth, adding that freight agreements are above $20,000 for one quarter, a level not seen seasonally in a decade. And here, it shows more than 5 billion tons of commodities such as coal, steel, and grain are shipped worldwide in bulk carriers in a given year. And here, the Dry Baltic Index indicates that increasing commodity demand on top shipping lanes. And you see there, it looks like it's going to go up. And so, folks, I mean, if it has to do with commodities, you use commodities everywhere. Commodities is what makes up, businesses, housing, all sorts of things. And when it comes to grain, you use that a lot in food. So these things are something that are used in everyday life. And if the rates of these goes up, you can expect 100% that what you buy at the store is going to go up. And this is happening. It's happening close to the holiday season. And let me show you this. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, where it's the container rates. And here, Zero Hedge said, in the latest crushing blow to the transitory bros, container rates hit fresh all-time highs, ensuring soaring prices just in time for holiday shopping. And look at this. It's just gone parabolic. So can you expect your Christmas, your Thanksgiving to be expensive? Oh, yeah, 100%. Commodities up, container rates up. And the fact that I showed you in the last video with these 61 boats offshore in Long Beach waiting to be unloaded, it shattered the previous record. And at that point, you're not moving supply into the markets. It's taking a while, and that's affecting also the speed at which things are done, and demand is increasing. Okay, not with just demand, but like the prices of these things are increasing. So the consumer, yet although they can't see the prices, I mean, in some things you do see the price increase, but they're gonna really feel it for this holiday season. Because remember, it takes time. It doesn't happen instantaneously. You see it slowly going up, and sooner or later, you're like, "What? I'm paying more. 50% more than I used to, 70% more than I used to." It's funny. I was having a conversation with a friend, and I told him, I was like, "Dude, I literally have to spend like 20% more on almost all these things I used to buy, and it's crazy. I mean, when you look at it, you're like, $3 versus $3.60. It's 60 cents, whatever. But when you start adding these things up over time, you start feeling the crunch, and that movie ticket you used to buy or whatever you spent on entertainment, you just start cutting those costs off, because what's more essential and more important for your survival is food and being able to pay for your rent or your mortgage or whatever you have. And so I think this is just something to to be aware of, and to make sure that if you're doing any shopping for the holiday season, in the late stages, like closer to the time, you might be paying a pretty penny on that. So maybe think ahead of time, buy a little earlier. You'll save yourself some money, but you can for sure expect inflation and hiked prices to be the talk of the town. Absolutely. So, or you might just get less presents from your family members or whatnot, or smaller presents, whatever it may be. But yeah, this is something to keep in mind, folks. And I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I actually want to see what you guys are thinking. Do you think that we're really going to get affected here in the holiday season? Let me know what your comments are in the comment section below. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.